Hi everybody, this is Dr. Suganya working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science at Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore. So in this video, we are going to see about the concept software project management in the course software engineering. Come now, let's go inside the video. So SPM, that is software project management, is the process of planning or organizing how the project that has been software project that has been developed. So how do we plan, how do we organize, or how do we monitor and control the software projects in the entire development life cycle? So this software project management is also called as, or also is the way to ensure the software which has been delivered within the estimated time or not. That is, during the planning phases of the software, we will estimate the time or estimate the budget, that is, the time and the budget in no way should affect the quality of the software. This is a very important thing which we, all the software developments or all the stakeholders who involved in the software development life cycle should keep it in the mind that we will plan the delivery time, we will plan or we will estimate the budget, we will estimate the manpower, we will estimate the timeline, etc., etc. But all these parameters should not affect the quality of the software which we produce. So this all categories of planning, organizing and monitoring should come under the software project management. So when speaking about the software project management, we have different key concepts in the software project management. So the very important and notable key concepts of the software project management is project planning, scheduling, estimation, execution, monitoring and controlling, the resource management, quality management and configuration management. So now let us see about the key concepts one by one. So speaking about the project planning, so in this project planning only, actually in my previous video, I gave a detailed explanation about the requirement analysis and specification. So here again, this particular thing comes under the project planning stage, that is requirement analysis. So the requirement should be identified first, analyzed and then documented. All these three processes, identification, analyzation and documentation, should done in the initial stage of the software development life cycle, that is the requirement gathering stage. So the requirements can be gathered from the different stakeholders in different formats like surveys, brainstorming, observation, etc., etc. So in what way we gather the information is not at all a matter. That proper documentation should be done in the requirement gathering stage. So next comes the task breakdown. That is, when we develop a huge project, it may have a huge tasks. That difficult tasks should be break down into different subtasks, so that for each subtask the time can be estimated during the planning stage. So the huge task will be break down into different subtasks, and each subtask and altogether the one single task will be estimated with the time in the planning stage. So the next important concepts in SPM is the project scheduling. So scheduling, like defining the timelining of each task. That is, when we speak about the task breakdown, I have already told that a particular task can be breakdown into different subtasks, and each subtask should be estimated with a timeline. So what is the purpose of estimating the timeline for each task? Means that within the estimated or within the planned timeline, that particular task should be completed. So likewise, each task should be estimated with a timeline, and we have to monitor. We should not stop with the defining of the timeline. We have to monitor whether that particular task has been completed within the estimated time or not. So this is called as project scheduling. Next, we speak about the project estimation. So estimation in the sense, when we speak about the estimation, it does not only relate with the budget of the software, it also relate with the resources which we find in order to complete the project successfully, and the time which we take to complete the project in a successful manner, and the efforts means that the manpowers or efforts of all the stakeholders who involved in the software development project. So estimating, I'll repeat it again, that it not only focuses on the budget of the project, it also estimate, or it also concentrate on the resources which we need, the time taken to complete the project successfully, and the involvement of the stakeholders in the entire development life cycle of the project. So next comes the project execution. So here when we speak about the project execution, we should always concentrate or on the tracking of the progression of the project. That is, actually I already told that the project which starts from the requirement gathering moves to the planning, scheduling, like a coding, testing, etc., etc. So the project should track, or the project should follow the timeline of each stages. So we have to track that. So the need for tracking the project is in order to show the positive progression of the software development life cycle. So next comes the monitoring and controlling. So here we ensures that, why do we monitor and what is the purpose of monitoring? There is that we monitor or we ensure actually where the project stays, means that the project should stay in particular track where we planned in the initial stage itself. So next is an important aspects or important concept of the software project management is that resource management. So in this resource management only we will form the team, that is so entire software development life cycle will have some team formations. That team formations, and in particular team we will assign some roles to individual persons of the team. All these things will be done under the resource management only. So next comes the important concept is that quality management. So here after completing all these previous phases, we enter into the quality management. Actually, how do we ensure the quality of the developed software is that by conducting the reviews and testing. So periodical reviews has been done in order to test whether the development of the project has been successful or not, or whether our coding adhere to its standards or not. And finally comes the configuration management, where it is a platform provided for the stakeholders in order to control the changes in the software. Hope this video is very useful for that, and this is the view of mine in the software project management. Let me give some useful informations about the software development life cycle in my next video. Thank you.